This is sort Y21's word sorts. We'll be looking at the different ways to spell words that have the eh sound and the e sound. We will be studying the short e sound versus the long e sound, and they can be spelled different ways. So right here we have short e, which says eh, and it is consonant e, short e consonant. Here we have ea, which can say short e, eh, but it can also say long e, e. And I made a little mistake. This is supposed to be consonant, vowel, vowel, consonant. Then here we have long e. You can tell with the line over the e. And it will be consonant, ee consonant. And then long e again, but ea. So it'll be consonant, ea. And oddball if it doesn't fit into any of those. So our first word is each. Listen to it. Each. We know that is long E, so it's going over here in the long E column with EA. Now let's try head. Ed. Do you hear the long E or the short E? Eh. I hear the short E, which is spelled EA, so it goes in the short E, EA column. Now we have the word bled, meaning that someone has already been bleeding. Do you hear the short E sound? Consonant, consonant, E consonant. So we have this column. Now we have the word bleed. Bleed. Do you hear the long E sound? E says E. All right, let's try the word swept. Swept. Did you hear eh or e? Eh. So one E almost always says the short E sound. Now let's try the word dream. Der-eem. That was the long E sound, der-eem, and it's spelled E-A, so it goes in this column. Now we have dead. D-e-ed. Dead does not say E, it doesn't say de-eed, it says de-e-e. So we know that it is short E spelled E-A. Now let's look at shelf. Elf. Do you hear the short E sound? Elf? Yes. So we're going to put it in the short E column with just one E. The next word is stream. Stream, like a little river. Sorry, not stream. Steam. Be really careful because there's another word called stream that has an R in it. Steam is spelled steam. Do you hear the long E sound? Yes. So we know that it goes in the long EA sound. Let's try the word steal. Steal. Like if you take something from someone else. Steal. Do you hear the long E sound in eel? Yes. So that one also is EA with the long E sound. Now let's try the word great. 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 EA says the A sound. So that it's not eh and it's not E. So great is an oddball. Now let's try breath. Breath. Breath is spelled breh. The EA says eh. So we're going to put it in the eh column. Now let's do the word queen. een. We know that ee says the long E sound. Queen. Now let's look at the word sweet. Eat. Sweet also says that E sound. So we put it in the EE column. Now let's look at the word beach. Beach. EA in this case says the long E sound. So we're going to put it in EA with the long E sound. Now let's look at the word reach. Each. In this case, EA also says the E sound. So we're going to put it in that column. Now let's look at the word break. Like if you break something in half. Break. It doesn't say break. And doesn't say eek. So it must be an oddball, just like great. Break. Great. Now let's try the word bread. Bread. The sound is the short E. In the word street, eat. Eat has the long E sound. So we'll put it in the EE column. Deaf, like you can't hear. Deaf. Deaf has the sound. So we know that's short E, and it goes in the short EA column. All right, the next word is breeze. So breeze says the long E sound. So we will put it in the EE column. Then we have the word when. W-E-N. When has the sound. It's very quiet, but is short E, so it goes in the short E by itself column. The last two words you might have thought maybe I made a mistake are spelled the exact same, but they sound differently. And you can only tell based on the sentence that it's used in which one it is. So one of them is lead and the other one is led. So lead is like what a leader does. A leader leads. So eat, lead. That has the long E sound. So a leader leads with the long E sound. Now led can either be the past tense of lead, like I led the line yesterday, or it could be also like the lead in your pencil. So that one says So that would be the short E, but they're spelled the exact same way. So you just have to know from the sentences that they're used in if it's lead or led.